Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on the euro currency. As you can see, market mostly is completed our trading step for previous couple of sessions. So we have discussed downside continuation and reaching of the nearest support areas 107.35. This major FIB support on the daily chart has been completed. Now still is a question what the reaction will be here. So whether the market will be able in the current circumstances, in the current environment, to show any more or less reasonable pullback. Because the circus for the debt sale continues. We have posted the update on this topic on the Telegram channel yesterday. So in 2 words speaking, there's a major intrigue stands between the 8th of June and 15th of June, which is because on the 15th of June, the bulk of the tax revenues should come to the Fed accounts. But approximately somewhere around the 8th of June, the cash that Fed has actually should be already burned. So and right this week between the 8 and 15, so we major question what the Fed will do. Of course, I suppose that well, they will find the solution to stay on the surface for the week at least. It's definitely just because they will just postpone some spendings maybe for the week. So refinance maybe the debts, the bonds. So it's not really big term for the Fed to just last this time until the 15th of June. But the question is not this week. The question is what will happen next. And in the current environment, market stands nervous. As you know, Fitch agency, rating agency, already downgrade the United States rating, not in the at some degree, but in the expectations, the negative forecast. So usually it's stable forecast. On the rating change, right now they turn their view to the negative forecast. So we will see. Recently we've got also the Fed minutes, but they haven't brought any clarity. So mostly this was a 50-50. So although everybody have voted for a 25 basis points change, but the opinions differs concerning what the next should be, next step. So from that standpoint, we haven't got any clarity. Finally, just to close the fundamental background topic, today we will get the personal consumption expenditures index, so it also could make impact on the market. So let's keep watching. If it will be stronger, it might push the euro through the support area. So if you would like to take the long position here on intraday charts, be careful with the releasing of the inflation numbers. So on a daily chart, what we could consider, market is not at the result. So theoretically, if this level will be broken, it could keep going lower, and only a result will prevent market from the drop to the 105 area. Previously, we said that 105 is the most probable destination point based on the picture that we have on the weekly chart. Besides, if market will break this level, we do not have any significant FIB levels in this area. Meantime, as market is coming to the final support, we have not bad thrust, and who knows what will happen. Let's keep watching for a possible bounce. If we get lucky, it might be the bread and butter sell, which could give us really great chance for taking the short position. We already briefly talked about this in the weekly report. So this action is, well, for us that might be suitable for short apple patience. In the current fundamental environment, it's very difficult to expect appearing with a double repo or something of that sort. On the 4-hour time frame chart, it was some dancing around top of the channel yesterday. If you remember, we talked about the grabber, possible grabber formation. And as you can see, this market actually has dropped once the border has been tested. So our butterfly pattern that we talked about yesterday mostly completed. So once 107.35 support is done, 1618 extension stands 107.17, slightly lower than the support area. But as you understand, mostly we could say that butterfly is done. So it means that currently for the bears, it's not many things to do. You need to wait reaction, some pullback, probably up from the support area and see what will happen. For the traders who trade on intraday charts, theoretically you could consider taking the long position. But be aware of all the stuff that we have just said a bit earlier concerning the inflation numbers and other stuff, because it might be very unexpected performance on the euro currency. Somebody could tell something and it just will collapse. That's why for the position taking, well, maybe it makes sense to wait for some reversal pattern that might be formed right there on the lower time frames, on the 15-minute chart, maybe on the 30-minute chart. Alternatively, you of course could use the butterfly directly. Try and take a position here, placing stops around 1 or 7, probably it should be enough. And just watch what will happen. So market will start bouncing, move stops to the break-even. This is also possible, because here we do not have really significant downside action. It's not really very fast compared to this one, for example. That's why maybe reaction might start right from the butterfly. If we will be correct concerning the Brent bond on the daily, take a look. Here we could get hand and shoulders. This butterfly very often becomes the part of the hand and shoulders. Maybe left arm head. Market could form the pattern, shows the ABCD pullback, and we could get the Brent bond on the daily. Of course, this pattern also could be traded by the scalp traders itself directly on hourly chart. That's approximately what we are watching for. So bears are sitting on the hands, see what reaction will happen from this support. Bulls could consider different scenarios for possible scalp trading, using the butterfly, waiting or not waiting some minor reversal pattern around it. So that's probably two things that we could focus on in the nearest couple of sessions.